Sunday today, Sunday the 2nd of August, I know, can't believe it. Time has flown and this is the perfect time for doing a spot of painting. Now we've been having 102, 110 degrees here in France. A lot of plants have suffered. I don't know about everybody else back home, as I've not been catching up with videos, sorry, but I will possibly when the weather cools down and there's less to be done. Hello Hannibal, you going to say hello? Say hello. Say bonjour everybody, bonjour petal flowers, bonjour, bonjour. He's looking for the cats. But anyway, we've got it down to about 28 degrees today. So what I'm going to do, because it's slightly cooler, even though upstairs is absolutely red hot, I am indeed going to get that wall done in the walk-in wardrobe. So I'll take you with me guys and we'll see how we go on, if I can find my paintbrush. It does require a sponge and some water also. So let's go, come on. For you that I have not seen, this indeed is my small walk-in wardrobe, and it was indeed meant to be painted weeks, if not, hello, a couple of months ago. But life things getting in the way, health, other family matters, etc. have indeed slowed down progress. So I shall sit you here for one momento. Now I will not video the whole lot obviously, as it will bore you absolutely stupid. So what I am going to do is use an old bath sponge. Now I have noticed recently that people have been calling it a French wash or a French dressing or whatever you call it, to this effect years and years and years ago in one of my old houses. All the way up the staircases and occasionally in the bedrooms, which was very popular at the time, and now it is making quite a bit of a comeback. So what I'm going to do is, this full wall here is called Rose Bagatelle. I was actually, as I said in a previous video, going to keep this all white, but I think this wall here, where I'm going to have my lovely sets of drawers and my workstation for doing videos, I think this is going to be absolutely fantastic, this wall having just a wee bit of a splash of colour on it. So we shall get this opened and we shall begin. Now I got followed home years ago when hubby was not here and we had no dogs, and it was a wee bit frightening, and hubby wasn't here, so he insisted on getting me a little knife, not for using obviously, but just to make me feel a little bit more secure when he's not here. So I have got quite a few of them that go underneath my pillow at times, along with some gas. There is the colour there, so we'll go and get this mixed up. Get my kitchen, some water and my sponge, and I shall be right back. Okay, so here we have one little old bath sponge, a little bit of some water and some tissues, because we are going to give this a good mix. And apparently this is an old sort of a heritage variety of paint, and it is quite a large wall, but using this amount of paint for the method that I am actually going to use should be fine, absolutely fine and plenty. So what I'm going to do now guys is carry on and do some cutting in and then get back to you in a minute. Right guys, now I know it's not going to be absolutely everybody's cup of tea. Now it's quite easy to do, and certain bits like these wee bits here you can go over and modify to your taste as and when, but I would ask if you would just reserve judgment until such times that I am finished, and we'll see how we go on. Okie dokie. I shall carry on and get back to you in a moment. Right, everybody, petal flowers, blah blah blah. There we go, we have a little update. Get back to me in the comments below if this is indeed coming up. The lovely shade of pink, vintage pink. Because the way I'm looking at it now, it just doesn't look, it looks brown. But there you go, I think it looks a wee bit better there. Can you see it? Very subtle. Looks a wee bit darker on the wall, which it always does. But wait till we turn you around. Wait till we turn you around and I'll give you... Right, so that's where we're at the minute. And what you do, guys, there's wee bits here. Once this is all completely finished, I'll just go over wee bits that I think needs another wee kind of wee dab. Like this, that bit here, that bit here. Just wee bits, not an awful lot, because it's meant to look like sort of cloudy. But there we go, guys. I'll carry on, and yes indeed, this little tin of paint here. Oh, hello, hello. So that paint is like half emptied now, so I should indeed be able to get this finished. I never ever used masking tape, and the problem has been, not that I usually go over the sides, as I never normally do, but we put the plasterboard walls up ourselves, so they're kind of off a wee bit, and if anybody knows you're painting, etc., and you put the tape up, see it's like wee crisscross tapes, well, when you're painting over it, see some wee parts you can't really get right into, and other wee parts it just knocks it off onto this side of the wall. But when I am done and dusted with this, I shall show you again. Glory, and it's finished. You will not indeed see that at the corner. It will be rectified. I'll show you in the Scottish room. A lot of you, if you remember right, I videoed me doing this room, which took, oh my goodness me, I do not know how long, as we couldn't get the paint to mix. Well, there we go. That's Clarice's normal cutting in when the walls are fine and dandy. So we shall indeed have the walk-in wardrobe the same by the time I'm finished, guys. Okay, so I better go and carry on. End result. So happy days, guys. Catch you in a wee bit. Toodle-oo.